You're watching EAC News. Thank you for joining us. Prime Minister Hun Sen has urged countries around the world to turn draft vaccination targets into real action and enable the production of vaccines around the world. His written remarks were submitted to Wednesday night's global COVID-19 summit hosted by US President Joe Biden on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly in New York. In his remarks, the Prime Minister told world leaders that no one country can stop the pandemic alone, and stopping it would require a sincere, responsible, and humanitarian manner without any hidden political agenda. The Prime Minister has committed Cambodia to the draft targets, which include vaccinating 70% of the world's population by next year. He says the kingdom is of the view that all countries must work together to realize this goal. To do so, he says, vaccines should be recognized as a public good and be made more affordable so that all countries have access to them. He called on governments around the world to enable the production of vaccines in more countries through financing and providing incentives for investment. The Prime Minister also appealed to wealthier nations not to hoard vaccine doses. As host of the summit, the United States has promised to buy 500 million more doses of vaccine to donate to other countries. President Joe Biden is under increasing pressure to share its supply with the rest of the world. He told the summit that this is an all-hands-on-deck crisis, pointing out that the pandemic has already claimed almost 5 million lives. The additional vaccines donated by the US will start being shipped in January. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres also addressed the summit. He says global health security has failed and has urged wealthier countries to do more and fast. He made the point that more than 5.7 billion vaccine doses have been administered globally, but 73% of those have found their way to only 10 countries. High-income countries have administered 61 times more doses per person than low-income countries. Just 3% of Africans have been vaccinated. He says the world's vaccine production must be doubled and that 70% of the world's population must be vaccinated in the first half of next year.